Hi, I'm Donna Schimmel. I'm one of 3 women partners with the Disruptive Element. We are a leadership performance company, and we achieve success by igniting potential in people. One of the things that makes us most unique is the focusing on neuroscience, the way that we actually think, with cutting-edge thinking in business. And when we combine the two of them, we call that brains in business. Today, we're actually going to focus on an idea that the brain is bigger than what's just in our skull. The brain is actually our whole body. One of the things that we want to be able to do first is to look at the body as a distributed brain, as though we're getting information from our whole body, not just what's inside our skull. Up until the 70s and 80s, our bodies were really almost viewed as robotic, and that our brains just drove our bodies and they were like mechanical. And in the late 80s, they did a study with the Green Beret as an effort to incorporate somatic or body-based knowing to improve physical and mental fitness. And what actually happened is that their leadership capacity and leadership excellence came out as an outcome. It was one of the effects of the somatic training, so body-based training. Second, the idea that our heart actually has its own sense mechanisms separate from our brain. The brain communicates with the heart once, and the heart communicates with the brain 9 times in that same, so the ratio is 9-to-1 heart to brain versus brain to heart. So lots of information coming straight from the heart. Things like empathy are coming from that heart brain. The third brain is actually our gut. And this idea that we have neurons in our gut and we have intuition. The word intuition actually it's derived from a Latin word called intuere, which means a way of knowing from within. So from a leadership perspective, this idea that we can know with more than just our brain, we can know with our hearts and we can know with our guts, and we can rely on all of those things as data sources for us to make better decisions is super powerful. So what do you want to be able to do to marry this idea of your intellect with your intuition, with your gut and your heart brain? What you want to do is to try to keep things in balance. So as you experience things that catch your attention as a leader, ask yourself after the fact, what was I noticing? What was I feeling? How did that play out in my body? As I'm remembering it, what's happening in my body now? So in terms of a tip, really try to hone that heart and gut knowing in addition to what's sitting just in your brain. Thank you for joining us for today's segment of Brains in Business. Remember, your brain is more than what's in your skull.